Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It is me, your girl, Goddess of Love and Truth Reacts, coming to you with another video reaction upload. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. All of you guys' support is greatly and truly appreciated. If you have not subscribed to the channel as of yet, what are you waiting for? It is free to get a good kiki with me, okay? So come on in the room. Click that subscribe button, click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, and leave your comments down below. And remember to show my appreciation. I am doing a series of subscriber givebacks where I give cash money back to my subscribers to show you that I do appreciate you guys supporting my channel because you don't have to. So thank you so much for your support. I've already did the first give back of 1,000 subscribers. I gave away $100. The next give back is when we get to 5,000 subscribers, and I will be giving away $200. And then I have several more cash backs after that. Check out this intro video for the video as well as the list of the remaining subscriber give backs shown here. All right, you guys. All right. As Atlanta turns, honey, we're about to get into another Country Wayne skit reaction, honey. This one is titled When Wayne Tells Amber She's Slipping on the Business in Front of Anthony. I said, come on, Wayne. Come through with the come through. Somebody got to let her know that her slip is showing. Come on now. Come on now. So, honey, child. Oh, hold on. Before I get into it, child. Y'all know the drill. If you have not watched the skit as of yet, pause my video. Click the link in my description. Go over to Country Wayne's channel. Watch the skit, like the skit, subscribe to his channel if you have not done so already, as I do not upload his skits on my channel. Then come back and then check out my reaction and my review. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video. Next on the docket. Child, with this one, I might as well have played the skit, honey, child. But no, I'm going to be respectful, honey. But, because I done damn near screenshot the whole thing. Baby, because it was the facial expressions for me, honey. It was the facial expression. I love Wayne came through with the word on your slip is showing am bam, like am bam. Am bam, you better get it together, honey, child. Get it together. So Anthony walking Wayne in, and he come out there, he was like, hey, Amber, like that. So I see you out here lounging, you know, enjoying the sun, sitting down. She was like, yeah, just enjoying. He was like, yeah, He said, yeah, I had some business that, you know, I had to take care of. I came over here to give you the good news like that. And she was like, oh, okay, what? And then he said, we got the Spotify, we got some more stuff he was naming or whatever. She was like, oh, that's good, like that. She said, I've been on my emails or whatever. He was like, have you? Like that. He said, I'm just going to be real. He said, you've been slipping on the business, Amber. And she was like, what? I've been, you know, working. He said, no, you've been laying over here up under the shade, up under the umbrella, but, you know, do that. But you got to stay on top of business. You've been slipping on business, right? And look how Anthony looking, baby. He didn't like that. Look at his face. She was like, I've been checking my emails or whatever. He was like, well, no. He said, because the man tried to reach out to you. He called you. You didn't call him back or whatever like that. She said, I've been replying to emails or whatever. And he said, well, he said, he said, I like to do the business the right way. You got to get out there. I'm from the streets. He reminding what Anthony said. He said that because Anthony said, he said, I'm from the streets. So I have to get out there and get it how I get it. He said, everything ain't just going to be behind email. Sometimes you got to, go out there. You got to talk to people. You got to answer phone calls, return phone calls, whatever. She was like, you right, Wayne. You right. I apologize. And he looking at Wayne. Well, he looking at him, but he only making faces. I've noticed when Wayne is not looking at him, like when Wayne is looking at Amber or when Wayne is looking straight, because he'll change his facial expression. I said, Anthony ain't nothing but a little old punk ninja, okay? So Amber was like, I'm sorry. She was like, you right, Wayne. I'm going to get on top of it. And he was like, yeah, I just got to make sure. He said, that's why I came over here, to let you know in person since, you don't answer calls or whatever. And it'd be a while before you reply to the emails or whatever. She said, okay, Wayne, I get it, Wayne. She said, I guess it's because, we've been having stuff going on here in our household that, I got to work on. And then look how he looking at the side. Look at Anthony looking at the side of his eye while Amber saying that, we just got back together and things going on. And he look at him. He looking like, yeah, you the reason she's slacking. And y'all know what? That's messed up though, because it's a lot of women that does that. You know what I'm saying? Where they'll let what they got going on with these relationships with these men get too much in their emotions where they can't function properly on their business. You know what I'm saying? Like they can be a boss woman, handle their business, but they will let these men manipulate them and influence them to get off their game. Not all of them. You got some women that don't play that mess, but then you got some that's, will like this, like with Amber, you know what I'm saying? You could tell already by the way how she just up and left him back. Took him back, no consequences, no nothing. Like, it's just like he just picked up where he left off and he still ain't got to explain nothing. He still ain't doing right. You know what I'm saying? He haven't even explained anything. They haven't even sat down and had a real conversation about everything that, just actually transpired or whatever. And he feel like he ain't got to because she just up and took him back without him suffering any repercussions. You know what I'm saying? He did what he did, and it's like he never did it or whatever. And he know it. That's why he's looking like that as she explaining that she's sorry. She been trying to work on what's going on over here. But Anthony, like Wayne said, he was like, whoa. That's TMI. He was like, I ain't come for all that. And that's right. He don't need to hear all that. All he needs to hear is that you're going to get on your business. What you got going on in your household is different. That's why they say what you go on at home, don't bring it to your job. And just like with your job, you don't take your job home. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a work-life balance. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't have that, then, hey, you're not going to be good at either one. You're not going to be good at what you got going on at the house. And you're not going to be good at what doing at work. You gotta, have that balance or whatever. And Anthony knows that. Anthony know, and he don't care. He could care less if Amber lose everything because he wanted her to lose everything before, and he just bounced off with Shayla. Like, it is what it is. And notice how Wayne told Mike the other day when Mike came over there and told him about Sonny being pregnant. He told Mike that he think Anthony only got back with Amber for the money. He was like, I know Anthony. He said Anthony about his business and he about his money. He like, it's messed up, but I really feel like he only got back with her because of his money. And I show her, because Wayne ain't gonna get it and say nothing because of what him and Amber did up until the day that they got Anthony and Amber got married. So he can't just say that to Amber. But I hope Mike do it. Mike be messy about everything else. So I sure hope he tells Amber how Wayne really feels. And I think that's why Wayne said it, because he want Mike to go and say something, because he can't be the one to say it. And then Mike was like, yeah, I knew y'all had been messing around, but I didn't know it was up to the morning of the wedding like that. I was like, damn, they just bringing it all out or whatever, right? So Amber apologized, and he was like, yeah. And he said, you say you checking your email. He said, so you checked the email about 40 minutes ago that really was telling you like congratulations or whatever. And then she was looking all dumb. She was looking like, oh, and look at her, looking dumb. Yeah, because you haven't been about your business. You worried about that ninja. That's all you do, because you can't trust him. Like, that's why you should have never took him back. You said God was leading you and gave you the will to go forward and do this, but I don't believe you. I think you just did it because you want to, and because you use God as an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Because if that was the truth, even though this is a skit, but like in real life, if that was the truth, it wouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying? God is not the author of confusion. Okay, like and He don't bless no mess. Okay, okay, all right. No, 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 no. Only people that agree with stuff like that is the people that allow that same BS in their life. And hey, it is what it is. To each their own. Do what you do. Make it do what it do, baby. Okay. But everybody brain is not fogged and eyes is not fogged. Do you know what I'm saying? So Anthony knows, and that's why he's mad and he's looking like that, because he ain't got no good intentions with Amber, and he know Amber been putting everything into him. So no, she haven't been about her business. She went to the club probably one time. She ain't been back out there to that club, nothing. She now at the house all the time with Anthony. Before Anthony came back, Amber was always out handling her business, doing what she got to do. But look at her now. Like Wayne said, it's okay to be lounging or whatever, but when you got business to take care of your business. Like, if you got to keep an eye on this ninja, you don't need him. And you already got these feelings. That's why you keep going up and down. I don't know if you want to stay, if you want him to go or whatever. But somebody said in the comment section that in Georgia, that if you end up sleeping with your spouse again, that you reconcile. So even if you didn't stop the divorce, you would have to refile because y'all reconcile. Baby, I said, ooh, snap, honey. I don't know if that's going to be in her best interest, for doing that. But, we shall see. Because, it's a skit, honey, child. It is a skit. But stuff like this does happen in real life, honey. There are a lot of weak-minded women, and there are a lot of weak-minded men. And then the women that got the strong mind, the weak women, be trying to say, nah, y'all just silly and this and that. There, no, baby, just because you want to be a footstool don't mean that everybody else got to be a footstool, okay? All right, to each their own. It's plenty married women, older married women, that would still tell you, yeah, they married or whatever, but they wouldn't, if they can go back and change it, they'll swear up and down that they wouldn't. And they tell women the truth. Now, those women there, I admire and I look up to, because they don't beat around the bush. They not finna BS you. They would let you know. Child, they sometimes they wish they hadn't, and some of them, just like how the men were saying they hate their wife, some of the women like they can't stand their damn husband as well. But at least they honest. They let you know, you got ups and downs or whatever, but they tell you the single life is better, honey. It's better. It is, child, and that's coming from married women that be saying that, okay? But yeah, but every married woman not gonna tell you the truth. Some of them gonna tell you what they want to tell you, the benefit, how they feel or what they've been through, instead of just not worried about it. You know what I'm saying? Because even if you done been through stuff, everybody done been through stuff, that don't make you a bad person. It really don't make you weak. What make you weak is when you deny it and then you try to encourage other people to go through what you went through. That's what's weak-minded to me, Or you trying to criticize somebody else with a strong mind when you know that they right and you know that you wrong. But it is what it is, honey, child. So Amber was like, I'm sorry. She was sitting up there looking dumb, looking stupid, because, yep, you missed that phone call and you missed that email, the congratulatory email, and you know that this is kicking off and that y'all got all these mainstreams and everything like that. So she happy that, it went through, and she apologized to Wayne, and she said she finna be on top of it. He was like, okay, like, I just had to come over here and let you know. He was like, but come on now, get it together. He say, even Anthony know. He said, Anthony a businessman. He about his business. He gonna always be about his business. Hint, hint. He letting Amber know. That right there to me was him letting Amber know that Anthony don't give a damn about you. He gonna put his business first, regardless about what y'all got going on. Me and Anthony business is still legit because he ain't let loose on his business. You letting loose on your business because your emotions about your relationship. But the same relationship you intertwined in is the same relationship that Anthony is intertwined with, but it's not messing with his business. What he's doing is he's effing up your mind to keep his business and to keep his moolah, baby. And she don't even realize it. It went right over her head when when Wayne said that. But it didn't go over Anthony's head, because look how he looking. And Wayne just like, He know he can feel he can feel Anthony's eyes burning on him. That's why he, doing that. Look how he look. He turned his head back. Anthony know, but he gonna say what he gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Like, he even told Wayne, he was like, yeah, I gotta have to, watch him, because he be, he's sneaky. And I'm glad that Wayne is aware that he pays attention to Anthony and what Anthony says and what Anthony does. He probably didn't at first, but ever since that day when Anthony caught himself snapping on him, yeah, Wayne pays attention now. So he's careful with what he says. And you know what I'm saying? He is still in business with him, so you got to be around him. But he's very aware and attentive to the things that Anthony says and the things that Anthony do. He know he can't trust Anthony, but hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. And Amber was like, all right. She was like, I got you, Wayne. We're going to do better. And this is when Anthony laughing when Wayne say, yeah, you're a good business partner. He know he ain't going to slack off his business or whatever. And then Wayne, look, Anthony smiling because he know Wayne looking at him. But soon Wayne wasn't looking no more. Look at him. Boy, that damn devil. Ooh, Lucifer, get off that seat with Amber. Lucifer, get thee behind her, Satan. Child. And Wayne said, well, all right, I'm about to go. He looked at Amber. He told her again, get on your business. Stay on your job. And he ain't going to say, don't let your relationship mess up your business. But he letting you know, that your spouse ain't letting y'all relationship mess up his business. So you shouldn't let it mess up your business either. Okay? All right? Capiche? You get it, Amber? I hope that didn't fly too high over your head, honey, girl. Because, baby, Anthony got you so hypnotized. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. Okay? So, and Wayne said, I'm about to get up out of here. Just came over here to share that information with you. And then she asked him, she said, you want me to walk you out? And he was like, nah, Anthony gonna do it. Yeah, because baby, he like, I ain't got time for that. I ain't even got time for that. And Anthony mad anyway, but Wayne don't give a damn. And I wouldn't either. He said what he said, got doggone. And he gonna come over there and tell you in your face, okay? All right, capiche? But see, Anthony can't do it. He hide his facial expressions. It was only one time he said what he said to Wayne, and baby, I doubt if he'd ever do it again, honey, because he ain't nothing but a punk, a ninja, like I said. So he finna walk him out, child. I said, ooh-wee. I said, you better tell her, and Wayne, tell the truth and shame that devil. Shame that devil right there in his face. And he got mad. He was hotter than fish grease, sitting up there looking like the devil. Look at him. Hold on. Go back to it. Look at him. Haunted child. Tell me what y'all think about that episode, about that skit. Leave y'all comments down below. Like the video. Share the video. If you have not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? It is free to get a good kiki with me. And we're going to keep it real over here, okay? So, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification for all, like the video, share the video. And as we say before we go, love, peace, and hair grease. Smooches. Bye. Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.